Good afternoon. What are we doing today? We're going to use a cheap machine today. Now, my audience, some subscribers, at least 300 of you subscribed due to 2 videos alone. And they were videos to do with the Shalsom TX-850. So, there's obviously a market for these machines. It's a very good machine. I did like it. I took it out with me and I took it down to meet Sci-Fines on a beach hunt. And it didn't work. I think the coil, something happened to the coil lead up here and couldn't get it to work. So he gave me a machine, which I still have, which I will make a video with, but that's another story. So what I've done is I've upgraded the coil. So we've gone from the stock cheap coil to a Technetics coil by Nell, the Tornado double D coil. It should work, and all you have to do to get it to fit the old TX-850, I've got the gold bug, which is the one that's very similar, and I took the lower stem from the gold bug, put it on this machine so that the coil, the Technetics coil, fits the Technetics shaft. That shaft then goes into here, because the bottom section on the standard TX-850 does not fit this. It's too wide, so you'd have to shave it down or something if you want to do it. If not, do it the way I did it, kind of Frankenstein 2 machines together, and we got one. I got no idea if it works because I just turned it on indoors and came out, and I've forgotten how to use it, but that's not a problem. We're just going to go for a wander. I have 3 hours, that's it, but I got to get out. Weather's been dreadful, I've been stuck indoors, and we've got a field to play in, and there's no wind, no rain, nothing. And we'll stick on these Temu headphones on the cheap machine. See how these get on. These will be fine, these are wicked. Just got to connect them, because they don't have Bluetooth. Connect them in the bottom port. There. Or you can have, doesn't matter what size actually. Right, I do have the Equinox with me, just in case there is something more wrong with this than I know. I don't think there is, but there could be. So I've got a backup machine so I don't waste my time. Other than that, let's get swinging. So as you can see by the screen, I've disked out up to 40. We're hunting in all metal, but the bottom of the, where are we? There. They're a bit lighter up until 40, so I get a low grunt for like irons. And then above, we get target ID, that's my rings. So we know, hopefully, it's going to be something worth digging. But this is, I've completely forgotten how to use it, so we're just winging it. Alright, first target, just late, it's 2 o'clock. I've got about 3 hours. Pinpoint. Right about there, should we have a look? Let's get this out, get the first hole out of the way. Oh, hopefully I haven't just pushed it down even further. Maybe I have pushed it down. It's very sticky. It's been raining loads. Oh dear. What have I done with it? Check it's not stuck to the spade. Where's that gone? Getting something there, but that weren't it. Right, see if I can find it with a pointer. Well, I gave up and I filled the hole back in because it just disappeared, but it turns out it was this little thing. Tiny target. Swung over it just as I was about to walk away. I think, I don't know actually, what is that? I think it's just a stud, but that's tiny, see? And it's got some iron in it, so that's why it was giving a weird signal when I did just relocate it. Is there anything on it? There is something on it. I didn't know if it was part of a watch winder. Yeah, look. I'll try and clean that up when I get back. I do have some water somewhere. Here it is. So I don't want to waste a lot of time. I'll have a quick look, see if I can. I don't know if it was part of a watch winder, you know. And oh, it's just got lines on it. Okay. It's a start. That's a strong 58 and it's in here. Let's see what a 58 brings. Is my pinpointer turned on? Yep. Is that it there? It's like another little target. Little bit of nothing. Nah. Nothing. Still? Cool. Now I've got faith in the machine. Right, we've got 78. 78. That's a nice high number. What's that going to be? It's going to be out. That's what that is. Why does stuff disappear? Oh, it's there. What we got? What we got? What we got? It's whatever's in here. A bit of nothing. It's coming up, looks a bit silvery, but I think that's an alloy or aluminium. It's very light. That's what 78 is. Well, in this lot we've got a 68. Now, if I turn that on, yep. It was out the hole, picked up the clod. Oh, I've got interference. Turn my phone off. I've got to turn your phone off with this machine, don't like it. Or at least put it on airplane mode. Ooh, hello. What's that in there? What's that? Ooh. It's got a little face on it. See it? Ooh, a bit of jewellery maybe. It's got a little head on it. See that? Mounted on copper. Looks like a little flower. Maybe broken at the bottom there. Ooh. I'm going to say Victorian-ish, just for the thin copper. Look at that. Okay. Right, let's carry on. High 70s. Right, I shall get it out and we shall have a look. It's big. Target's changed ID to 65. It's in here. Please be a coin. No. It is lead. Yeah. 65 is lead. Right. Got a musket ball. That was ringing in at 50. But how deep that is. That was a whisper. Really got to pay attention. That was a whisper. I've got the gain turned up to 50. Just in case anyone wants to know. Cool. 60s. Right about there. Right, let's get digging. Nothing spectacular. Thin copper button. 62 this was. Thin copper. Could that have been part of that little face I found just now? Pretty. Probably a brooch, or could possibly be a piece of furniture fitting. near a handle or something. I think it's too thin for that. Winner. Surface find. Strong 60. Oh, look at that. Don't think it's a cat badge of any kind. Could that have gone with that little bit of copper I've just found? That bit. It's possible, isn't it? Where or what? I'm pretty sure that was a brooch there. I mean, ooh, yeah. I might put it in some hot water and see if I can unbend it a bit more. Yeah, it was. Look, it's got those patterned, very similar pattern to that. I reckon that was all one thing. Ooh. Got another 60 down here. I'll dig it out. If it's a button I won't show you, but if it's something else, obviously you're going to see. Right, I shall find it. There we go, look at that. That's a nice little button. I say button, it's got a flower in the middle. But I don't know if it was a button or if it was a piece of jewellery. It's got like a little hole in the back. I don't normally do this bit of the field, and I thought I'll bring this over here and I'm going to grid a section of field that I tend to just walk over to get somewhere else. Cool. These are the highest numbers I've had so far. 87, 88. I'm not going to get my hopes up, but when I swung my hand over the coil at the start, my ring was reading in at 88, which is silver. So you never know. Could alternatively be aluminium, but or it could be. Oh, I've had these before. Straps. I've had red ones and blue ones. Annoying. This machine combo and coil is picking up the tiniest slithers of stuff. I mean, that probably is old, but could be off that brooch thingy that I've been finding bits of, but who knows. Tiny there, very thin. 69, 70 in that clod. Let's have a look. Where did it go? Come on. I'm getting a bit of interference off the machine. Is that it? Oh, it's another button. Another musket ball. Oh yeah, this thing loves tin foil, and there's a lot of tin foil in this corner, but I'm working through it. Musket ball was there. 86. Who knows? I've been getting a lot of tin foil, a lot of aluminium can. So I don't know. Oh, I haven't put the sound on. It's in here. Oh. It's a knob with a copper end. Great, just what I wanted. Yeah, it's been buttons and buttons and buttons and more buttons. This one looks slightly thicker than the button. Should we get it out? Same sort of numbers. It was 65, I think this was. And a lot of the buttons have been 60 odd, depressingly. but I couldn't see any little shank or anything, but I'm guessing water's going to reveal that if there is any. Oh my days, look how gross I am. Let's get that off. That's better. This could be either one of them farming tokens or, oh good grief, what it's looking like, it's possibly a really ropey Roman coin. Only because it's quite thick and it's got something there. Could it be? It's a very old coin either way. I think it's too thick and slightly too big for like a rose farthing, farmer's trading farthing. I reckon that's a ropey Roman. Woohoo! Solid 70s this one. It's a nice quiet end of the field this. So when you get a target, you know it up the other end. Oh my days, you don't. With the Equinox, I'm not hearing all the iron, but the amount of iron that is it's unreal. And that's all you seem to hear with this. I saw a bit of green then. There's a bit of green there. You've got a coin. Should we see what this is? Ah, look, that's a nice imprint, isn't it? Is it a Victoria? Can't tell from the imprint. I think it is. It's a bunhead. It's a young one. It's very soggy and wet here, as you can probably tell from the state of my hands, because I am gloveless today. So we got a nice Vicky halfpenny, and the date is 1884. Just there. That's alright. I wasn't going to bother with this. All the 50 signals I've been digging have been tin foil. Bit of a crotal bell. Only a bit of one. Hey, that's alright. Shame it weren't whole, but I've had a couple recently. If you want to go back and look at my other videos for the last couple of weeks, I've had 2. So yeah, go back and have a look. I think we've got another coin, but I don't know what it is. It's very, very, very thin. Reading in at 62. I can see something around the edge just, but this edge has got a rim around it. I don't know what that was. It's tiny though. Coming to the end now. Well, that's 2.5 hours, that is. It's not bad. We've got the Nell tornado coil. That's very good. If you can get that onto your TX-850, what a difference. Yeah, very nice. And obviously a coil protection cable from Wish, some Temu headphones, and some DrOtek digging tools, which are both awesome. Yeah, this is, you can start out quite cheap, and doesn't get a lot cheaper than this, and the results are not bad for 2.5 hours. You get the Vicky halfpenny, 1884, one toasty Roman, one unknown coin, which is a bit like the same size and thickness as a pre-decimal 1970s halfpenny, but it's not. I don't know what that is. A nice flower embossed button or possible piece of jewellery. That tiny little thing there with the head on it, I like that. A broken brooch, some musket balls, bit of a crotal bell, loads of buttons and some lead. And then the junk, that's a piece of a kettle. It's actually got it stamped on it, fill level of kettle. I did manage to collect the blue one to go with my red one. But there's a lot of bomb shrapnel, lead. It loves tin foil. Tin foil comes in the 50s, and that's what you don't want. Right, well, that's about it. Any questions, please feel free to ask. And I will be out again this week, maybe at the end of the week. And we'll hit a different field. Right, thank you for watching.